Hello everybody, welcome to another stream. As you can tell by the sound of the music in the background, more Iron Mario. I was working hard on trying to get more of my script built, so later on I can show you what I made with progress on the little script I'm writing for Iron Mario as more of like it's more of a test, but yeah. Let's see, looks like everything's good to go. Charlie, hello, welcome on into the stream. So yes, we're gonna play a little bit of Iron Mario here. Playing some Mario Bros 3. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna play some lovely. Hold on a second. I gotta open up the tracker. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna play some more Iron Mario. See if we can get a new PB today. We're not gonna mess around this time. We're gonna be safe. We're gonna take things safely in the levels as much as possible. Hello, Nick, as well. Welcome on in. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get more than 14 stars. And then when we have about a half hour. Ooh, that's kind of loud. I hope it's not too. That I did to my script for Iron Mario. Yo, Elizabar, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the good lucks, everybody. I will need it. Yes, Nick, I will need it. All right, here we go. Secret Aquarium. That's a good start. Nice and easy. Jumping in here with a nice and easy level. Hello, Nick Gamer. How's it going? Welcome on in. But yeah, I made some pretty good progress on the script that I was trying to write for Iron Mario. It's just mainly for like a learning experience. I'm not really planning on doing much with it. I mean, maybe I'll use it if I decide to do more scripting. But it'll hopefully it will make it easier to output certain data from like the current state of Mario. So my whole goal is to try to like map it all out, and then I basically will tell it what properties I care about so that it makes it more optimized. So like if I'm only interested in his movement or maybe like his current state, if I'm only interested in the current state, I can tell it this is what I'm interested in, and it will only it'll only update that value to just save on resource power, like resources. So all right, we're done with that. So we have another yo, Sean Gordon, how's it going? Welcome on in over on the Twitch side. Doing good. Glad to hear it. All right, hopefully this is not another special level. We get like a normal level. All right, Jolly Roger Bay. That was kind of a scary start. It was right next to a clam. I could have died if I was any closer to that clam. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum-bum, bum-bum. Bum-bum. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum. I love all the custom music in this ROM hack too. It's just so good. There's a lot of music in here that's like a first time hearing the music in any ROM hack, actually, because some of the music was actually made specifically for this ROM hack. They ended up having like this huge spreadsheet of music that they wanted to include. Nigel, thank you for resubscribing with the Prime Gaming sub. You've resubscribed for a total of 8 months. Thank you so much, sir. Yo, Art, how's it going? Did I miss a message from you, Art? You keep forgetting it's not automatic. What's not automatic? I'm sorry, I already forgot what I was talking about. I keep forgetting what I was talking about. The Prime sub. Oh yeah. It's not automatic, so you gotta use it or lose it. Oh dang, that was close. I didn't want to activate that box. My luck, it would have been the freaking star. Art, I made some pretty good progress on my test script. I'm probably over architecting it all to heck and back. But hey, it'll be really awesome when it's all said and done. You never watch Twitch? Well, I mean, you have Amazon Prime, so I guess it's good that you decided to at least use the Prime sub this month anyway. But yeah, Art, I have it so that like it basically sets up the data structure. So I have a map created for each of the properties. I still need to add in something that tells it these are the properties I care about, but I still want to map it all out. I want to map everything out that's part of the Mario object. Double star spawn, nice. Yeah, I wanted to have the full map in place, because what I'm doing is I'm providing Mario with the starting. I'm providing my code with the starting address, and then based on the order of properties for Mario, I'm basically having like, this is what I was working on before the stream started. Basically, it runs through the ordered list of properties for Mario, and I have it set so it knows what type of data it is, and then it knows how far to jump. So like, basically it's like, here's the start of it, and then here's the X value, Y value, Z value, the X, Y, Z for velocity, and I'm basically just doing position, velocity, and forward velocity right now, just for a test. And then I'll add more. Don't cosplay this outfit. I will try not to. I will restrain myself, Jeff, just for you. Pretty good warm-up level, I agree. As long as we don't spawn inside the cave, we'll be fine. Now the boxes, the treasure chests are, most of the treasure chests are inside the cave, so maybe we'll get lucky and we'll be able to activate some of the boxes. Got a large lookup table map with offsets. Well, my offsets are going to be automatic, so the way I'm doing it is I have each property. So my map is, so I have a map table. Inside map table, there's like position, velocity, and then force velocity, or forward velocity, or whatever. And then position is its own table with X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z is also a table with properties. I don't know if that's what they're called in Lua, but basically it's X, Y, and Z with its own properties of type and then ADDR for like address or whatever. They're all defaulted to 0 at the beginning. So, and then I have types. You can call them properties or members, whatever. Yeah. So then I have a helper file that gives me a list of types and their byte sizes. So then, as it's looping through the map table in a specific order, because I make sure that it's picking the properties in the correct order, it will use that type, the type, I forget exactly what I called it, but whatever. There's a a lookup table basically for the types, and then whatever type it is, which obviously for right now it's all the same type, because the first 7 properties are all floats. So okay, so we have one box in here. Okay, and it just happens to be the right box. Okay, look at that. We got lucky on that one. So then it'll loop through all of those properties, assigning the correct address, and then I have it where it will use the type's lookup table, and will add the amount of bytes for that address to like a temporary like next address local variable, which will get used for the next thing. So it loops through the whole map and assigns the memory addresses one time. So like when I first initialize Mario, it takes that first address and just goes, and it will create the proper memory addresses for each of the properties, so that later on when it's doing its updating and I call Mario update, it'll run through the map again, but it won't have to look up the addresses. Like the addresses will already exist, so I can just do like a one-to-one check, and then it'll grab the stuff out of memory and store the value into a data lookup table. Sorry, Nigel. I'm going like super nerdy right now. Hey, Luffy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream over on the YouTube side. Art, I hope you totally understand everything I said with that. I'm sure you did. There's 2 boxes in the cave, but you already...
Let's go.
And my microphone does that. It's like every 5 to 10 minutes or so. Like every 15 minutes, my microphone all of a sudden just stops working. Don't worry, I will be, as soon as I get, once I get funds from YouTube, I'm going to try and see if I can afford getting a new microphone. Buy Chadley a new mic. Yeah. I'm just waiting for YouTube funds at this point. It's all good now, yeah. The microphone sounds awesome. It sounds great. It's just that it cuts out all of a sudden. And I don't know why it started doing that. So either my USB cord is going bad, the port is going bad, or the microphone itself is going bad. Because I don't hear a sound like it's disconnecting or anything. So, speaking of buying, have you seen the Prison Escape Simulator Dig Out? No, I have not. Yeah, my microphone sounds awesome. Like, this is a studio condenser mic. It's pretty old, but I mean, I've dialed in the settings pretty well. It just cut off like that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I have no idea. And it cuts out for such a short period of time. What's the other star I'm missing? So number 2. The second star is when you try to lure him out of the cave. But what's star number 5? What the heck is star number 5? That's not a freestanding star, right? I'm gonna send you the link to check it out after stream. If it looks cool, let me know. I'll add it to your Steam library. Another game to add to my Steam library and not be able to play right now until I get more hard drive space. I think... Alright, we'll go for the tail. I typically don't go for the eel, its tail. I honestly don't remember what star number 5 is. It's only 15 gigs. Well, I mean, I'd be lucky to have 15 gigs free right now. I'm constantly deleting stuff to free up space. Because I need to get a bigger hard drive, or get a second hard drive so I can save the data. Did find out how to figure out if on title screen or not, some memory will be filled with text only when it is active. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little catch there, Art. Through the jet stream is a star. Yeah, but star number 5, is it just like a freestanding star, or do you have to actually do something to get that star? Through the jet stream, that means it would be like at the bottom, and it would be a freestanding star, right? Trying to remember. Doesn't matter. I think what I'm gonna do, if it is a freestanding star, we could go back in and try and find it. Like, what I mean by a freestanding star is where it's just out in the open. Because it might be through the jet stream, might be the name of the star. It's an open star. Okay. I don't have the new tracker, so I blast to the stone pillar. Oh, that's the one where it's on the island. But I don't remember seeing another freestanding star anywhere. Alright, well, let's take a look. Let's see where it might be hiding. There's star number 6. We don't want to get star number 6 just yet. If we do by accident, it's not like a big deal, but if I can't find the number 5 star, you would think you'd be able to see it somewhere. Oh wait, maybe it's in the cave, because I think it might be in the cave. Oh my gosh! I think it is in the cave, because I remember... where the heck is it? This is like the first time I haven't been able to, like... It's a box star. Oh, that's right! I found the box and just never came back to get it. Duh! I remembered finding the star, but because we did red coins, I was gonna come back and get the box star. Yay! I think that's like the first time in a long time since I did a full clear of Jolly Roger Bay. Alright, so we can go to Peach's Secret Slide, we can go to Jolly Roger Bay, and we can also go to Secret Aquarium, we can go to Wing Cap, we can go to... Yeah, we can go to pretty much almost every place on the top, on the first floor now. But Peach's Secret Slide sounds like a good one to me. Let's hope I guessed properly here. His background is quite of a nightmare. I think I just made a mistake. Yep. Dang it. No, we were doing so good too. Dang it. Bum ba ba bum ba da dum bum ba ba da ba da bum ba da dum ba da dum. Dang it, man. That was a good run. That was a good first run. We got Jolly Roger Bay all cleared out. So, okay, so we got two doors. At minimum, we have 2 doors, which means this one is either going to be a bonus stage or Bowser. We might get Wing Cap again. We might get Wing Cap again. No. We get Bowser. Alright, of course there has to be a red coin all the way back at the beginning. Sure, why not? Dang it! If you got wing cap again, at least it could be out of the way, or you could lose and restart again quickly at least. Exactly. I'm getting better at wing cap though. Hey, look at this. We got I guess you could say he's like Link. Linkario. He's Linkario. You could say he's Link, or we could say maybe, yeah, Green Mario. I'm linked. Linked. All right. We're randomly placed in Bomb on Battlefield from the Bomb on Battlefield painting. So. Okay, this camera needs to like stop getting stuck. Maybe we'll get a Todd in this level. That would be nice. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. I gotta be careful. These guys are like really close to fence, like the signposts and everything. That's scary. And this is bad placement of coins too. Sometimes the Mario camera is like so much better in placement of things. Dang it. I heard it too late. And I'm like, I thought I heard it. And dang it. I was like, can I get the bomb? Hey, it's like a... I wouldn't say it's like... Is this like close to Wario's outfit, except for the hat? It's definitely Wario colors. Whoa! Mario, what are you doing? You okay there? What the? All right, tall mountain has a lot of freestanding stars. There's like what, 3 or 4 stars that are just out in the open in this one. There's the monkey. Oh, is that a money bag? That's not a money bag. Holy cow. Surprisingly, it's not a money bag. That surprises me. Alright, we'll go this way. We'll go up the long way. I don't think I ever bother getting the 100 coin on this stage because you have to take the slide down and try to collect coins on the slide, I'm pretty sure. And I just don't bother with it. okay. Oh, hi there, Bomb. So we have a star there that's pretty easy to get. I'll keep moving. Red coins. I will come back for that red coin. This is a bad camera angle. Wow, how did I save that? Jeez. That was, wow. I don't know how I saved that. Come on, Mario. You can jump up there. I know you can. Yep. All right, well, let's take the shortcut back up. Here we go. All right, Mario. Mario camera works a lot better right there. Dude, those things come down super fast. And one of the red coins is up there. I just happened to see it. Whoa. Don't fall. Yeah, there's a red coin there. Okay, we have star number 4 up here too. Oh crap. Does he keep chasing after, like, it like spawned 2 of them. Why did it spawn?
Game over.
Okay, so what triggers those big they look like fire spitters. What triggers the fire, the seeking fire spitters? The seekers. Let's call them seekers. What triggers the seekers? Some butterflies do that? Oh, that's dumb. Stupid butterflies anyway. Hazy maze. Stepping over. So killing a butterfly. Killing a butterfly. They're the Decepticon jets from... Stepping on a butterfly. So killing a butterfly, basically. Well, hello there. You thought you could get the best of me, huh? Bada-bada-bada-bada-bada-bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Why did I not grab the coin? Alright, we're gonna go check out... the dory. No, no, no. Do 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 do. They'll spawn a homing bomb very rarely. On Tiny Huge Island in the original, when you hit a butterfly, one will have a free life and another will be a trap. I've seen the seeking. I've seen the seekers. I've seen the seekers on Tiny Huge Island. Do 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 do. How you can make that? Oh, you have to slide. That's right. Oh, well, we have. Okay, so we've got a star here. Hold on, I gotta pause. I get one of these every stream, it seems. Twitch, you gotta do better. You gotta do better, Twitch. You gotta do better, Twitch. Doesn't matter how many times I ban these guys. New account comes every day. There we go. Did you know that alligators can grow up to 15 feet? Most alligators only grow 4 though. Most only grow a 4. Need to learn Twitch mod controls. I think you can just see it right in the chat. There's like, you can turn it on so that you can actually see the options to like ban them right away. It just it looks like a non-smoking sign. First try, baby. Nice, 50 stars already. Hey, can't stream at the moment. You popped your knee on the dresser. Dang. Sounds very painful. All right, so we're gonna head into the metal cap entrance and see what level we got here, because once we come back into this level, we can get star number 4. And that won't be an issue. But yes, we will be conducting nerdy coding session for the last half hour of the stream. If Art is still here.
Let's go.
Can I do that jump? Can I make that jump? I mean... For some reason I feel like you can. But it would be very difficult. Whoa. What? I hit him! Ah! I dove into him, but it didn't kill him. Okie dokie. Well, maybe what I can do is when we hit the hour mark, since we're not really doing that well with runs anyway, at the hour mark, we can do a quick 10 to 15 minute code discussion. And then go back and try to do another run. Can't jump dive giant Goombas. Well, I think you can hit them, it's just that you kind of like bounce off of them, it sounded like. It's like you can push them out of the way. Dude, what the... Alright, well, I'll take those 2 quick, easy stars there. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness! Ah! Fire! Dude. Danger zone. Definitely the danger zone here. Does this have, does this level have a box star? Yeah, I'm not going down there just yet. I can't remember if this level has a box star or not. It does. So I took away my chances of testing those boxes, basically. Unless I want to be locked out of this level. That's what I wanted to do the first time. Have we ever seen a Todd spawn in this room before? Has anyone else that has played this ROM hack, have you seen? Wow. Great randomization. Great randomization. That's it. That's all of them, right? Pretty sure that's all of them. Let's hope I didn't mess myself up. There's no box star in Hazy Maze Cave. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh my gosh. Buttons work. Dude, I wonder if anyone has ever had it where the star will spawn at the end of the waterfall. You know what I mean? Like the danger zone. Dang it, I missed the other red coin that's over there. 'Cause it's like underneath. Okay, we got it. You've seen Toaster and Metal Cap? I've seen 2. I've seen 2 toads and a Mips. Actually, I've seen a Mips and a toad. And I've seen 2 toads. Ah! That was a crappy jump. I would love to find the seed. I would love to find the seed that has all of them all on one map. Doesn't matter what map it is. I would just love to find a seed where all the Todds and both Mips are in the same level. I've seen I've seen seeds where both Mips are in the same level. And I think I've seen someone else stream. Ah! I think I saw someone else stream when they were streaming this. They had it where all 3 Todds were in the same level. But I've never seen all 5 in the same level. There we go. Alrighty then. Well then. Guess we gotta deal with Hazy Maze Cave just a little longer. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a star in here. Sometimes there is. I've never seen any stars spawn behind that gate. Knowing my luck, if all were in the same level, it would be TikTok Clock or Snowman's Land or Lethal Lava Land or Shifting Sand Land by the Quicksand. Yeah. So you basically just picked out like almost, oh dang, almost half the levels. Hey, we got ourselves another door. Sorry. Bye-bye, tiny huge island. I know when to hold them. And when to fold them. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Do 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 do. No red coins at the beginning of the stage. 100% perfect song for the castle. I don't even remember what the song was. How bad my memory is. Do 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 do. It's actually a very good rendition of this song. No! Stay away! Oh my gosh! I'm assuming the rest of the red coins are either at the end or they're... Okay, so there's one over there. Okay, so that's not too bad. Just gonna say 100%. Sorry, I thought that there was a new message. Red corns. Okay, we're getting the star, and then we're fighting Bowser for the first time. Sometimes you can't get that star. Sometimes that star will spawn in an area where you are unable to capture the star. Oh my. All right, cool. All right, Bowser, come here. Undertale. Dang it. It's been a long time since I've played Undertale. Probably been, what, 3-4 years maybe? Yo, bearded retro guy, how's it going? Welcome on in from the Twitch-iverse area. The Twitch-iverse. So it looks like we gotta go down. We gotta go down into the basement. I like Mario 64, but Iron Mario? Is this your first time witnessing Iron Mario? This is a ROM hack, and it's very difficult. Everything is randomized. You don't know what Iron Mario is? If you want the Cliff Note version, you can do exclamation iron. That'll take you to a link that will tell you all about it. And there's a Discord for it and all that jazz. Basically, like, the one sentence version is it's a total randomized version of Mario 64 with some added bonus features and sets of rules that you must follow. Sorry, I'm going into a second sentence too. This game is hard enough without adding arbitrary rules to make it harder. I mean, but this is super fun. This is super fun. I love this. I love, basically, torturing myself. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so this is Lethal Lava Land usually. So let's see what we end up with, because each painting, any entrance to a level will take you to a random start position. I do not. Oh, there's a MIPS. Okay, we'll come back. We'll try to get MIPS later. That's not going to be fun. Yeah, I don't think getting MIPS is going to be fun in this level, especially since we've got fire spitters right here. All I can do is try to lure him away from fire spitters. Okay, it's doable if I can trap him in the corner there. Dude, I need to get him away from the edge there. Okay. We got him. Got him. Got him. All right, so now we're gonna get ready to poo up the side. Oh, seriously? We got one of those reds like right on the ledge there. That is never fun. Okay, we got two over here. All the way to the top. Well, we don't want to go over there. Maybe we'll get lucky and there won't be any spitters at the top. Eat him off the edge. Oh my! There's nothing I could do. I had no idea it was there. Had no idea. Dang it. That was a good run too. 6 stars in 4 different levels. We ended up getting Bowser and Metal Cap and Vanish Cap. So we had 3 of like the short levels and 1 normal level. All right, so I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break from this and we're gonna switch over. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about some of the scripting that I'm doing for this ROM hack, just as more of like to teach myself some things. So we'll only talk about it for about 10 or 15 minutes at most. Mainly it was just I wanted to show art what I had done so far, and then what I'm planning on doing after. So here we go. All right, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bigger, I guess. There we go. So yeah, what I was saying earlier, Art, if you're still here, what I was saying earlier, I created this Lua file for type sizes. Basically goes through all the types and assigns the byte size value for each of the type sizes. To be honest, I think that the hat unlocks should be in 3 random question blocks. That would make it harder as you actively will involve yourself with Purple Demon to find them. Yeah, they purposefully made it so that the hat unlocks only show up after you get 100 stars. The unlocks all show up in the same place. They all show up in the outside of the castle at the start area, where Mario starts the game. And also, I think they added another switch to make it so you could use shells too. Okay, so anyway, so this little snippet of code here is basically helping me be able to eventually assign byte sizes. So these are like 1 byte, 2 bytes, 4 bytes, and these are all the different types of data types for what is being used in Mario 64. So eventually I'll be tying these into certain memory addresses for Mario, like some of the data that's being saved to memory. I also created this other file called helpers, which basically is just allowing me to have these like helper methods that so my code on my main file just doesn't get cluttered. I think it would be harder if they were in boxes, because at the moment nobody's going to actively hit a box unless they absolutely have to. Oh, I see what you mean, Aaron. I see what you mean. This build data function basically takes a defined map of properties that I have laid out in another file, and then ignore allows me to assign another list of properties that should be ignored, and you'll see why I have that here in a bit. But that's what build data does. Build data basically builds the same hierarchy structure as the map. The data is where all of like when I go to pull all the memory, like all the information from the memory, I'm going to pull it all from memory and store it into this like temporary data object, so that anytime I have to reference those values during that frame of animation, I don't have to constantly be looking at memory. I don't have to keep pulling it from memory. So and I think it's more, it's not as cost effective because it's just all just numbers stored inside this like object. And here is the meat and potatoes of what I've been working on. Basically, I'm trying to create a Mario object or Mario class, depending on if you know anything about programming. Like there's different terminologies for this type of setup. But this basically allows me to create Mario, and I give it a memory address so that this Mario object knows where in memory Mario lives and where all of his properties live. This isn't fully fleshed out yet, and it's not fully working yet. But as we go through here, here's me pulling in those type sizes that I showed earlier. This is pulling in those helpers so that I can use those here as well. And this map, this map object here basically maps out all of the because based on the memory addresses and stuff, they all are kind of like in a sequential order when you pull them out of memory. Or at least they're supposed to be. I don't know. I might run into problems. And what this order is doing is it's in my code. I'm looking for this because I want to make sure that when I'm retrieving information from memory, it's doing it in an exact order. So as it's trying to go through all of these properties, I have this order property that will say, let's grab position, velocity, and forward velocity in that order. And then when it goes to pull the position, we also have another order telling it that, hey, when we're pulling the position information, we have to go X, Y, Z in that specific order. And each of the properties have a type, which is also referenced inside that type sizes. So we have this type here, and then this is where the memory address will get stored for use later on for this particular property. Right now it's just set to 0, but when Mario is initially created, it will take the base address, and then it will, as it's looping through all of the mapped properties, it will grab the address for X, Y, Z, all based on what type it is. And then based on the type, it knows where to go next in memory to go pull the next one and the next one and the next one and the next one until you get to the bottom where it has that forward velocity one And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is trying to make it so it loops through all of those and then is smart enough to assign the proper memory address to each of those properties. Here's that build data method. So I have this data object. This is the data, where this data object will have the same structure as up here for map, but the only difference is that it's just values. So like pos.x is just a number instead of it being like type blah 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 blah. And then here's where it kind of gets into some more confusing stuff. Basically, this underscore index allows me to reference the POS object from Mario. So like Mario.pos.x. So like when I go to retrieve that value, this is what's making that possible. And basically it's looking at the map and checking. Yeah, like there's, yeah, it gets a little confusing. Key is what I'm trying to retrieve. So like an example, POS. So if it's Mario.pos, key is the value of key is POS. And then it looks through and says like, oh, if somebody's trying to retrieve the order, I don't want them to be able to do that. Otherwise, it does some checks here, and then eventually will give us the resulting data that we want from that. This update function will eventually be the function that will pull everything out of memory and store it into the data object. So let me just loop through map and save current values from memory, just so I have that there for later. This set function is just here so that it allows me to manually set the memory address to something else if I need to. And it's also being called when Mario's created, it's also calling set as well. So I just have some like helper methods in here to, but anyway, so yeah, that's what I have so far. I know some of you probably don't really understand what that means. But basically, by doing all of this work in these 3 separate files, when I come over here to my test file that gets loaded in with the game, eventually all I'll have to do is come down here. All I understood was Mario is a POS, but here's the example. This require Mario is what you have to do to load the Mario file. And then I'm able to pass in the memory address for Mario, and then it creates Mario basically. And then down here, this like while loop. This while loop is what is constantly running every frame or every other frame of animation. This code gets ran, and eventually all I'll have to do is go Mario update, and this basically every frame or 2 frames, this will update Mario's data. And then underneath that, obviously here I've got some things going on. There's this get prop value function, which is going to change because this was my initial try at it. Very simplified version where it's like X is this data value, Y is this data value, Z is this data value, and then it's just displaying it. it's just displaying the text over the game to show you his X position, Y position, Z position, all that stuff. So sorry, I know I went through it pretty quickly, but that's where I'm at with it. I'm, like I said, I probably super like over architected it, but it's definitely helping me understand a lot about how this scripting language works, because I'm diving into stuff that's not even really pertaining to what I want to ultimately know to achieve the goal. So I'm learning more than what I need to know. And I am also using ChatGPT to help give me example code to start with, and then I modify it to meet the needs that I need. So anyone that's watching and has a problem with ChatGPT, sorry, but not sorry. I don't mind using ChatGPT to help learn, but I'm not a copy-paste coder. Never have been, never will be, probably. I don't like just copying stuff off the internet and then just plopping it into my code and hope that it works. I'm not a fingers crossed type of programmer, so but yeah, that's what we got so far. So yeah, the next step would be to make it so that all that data gets updated regularly, and then it's a matter of, once I have it all working, then the next goal is to like actually specifically target data that I want to use, like to display stuff on my stream. Almost like if I wanted a custom HUD or something. Like there's ways to track how many stars Mario has, how many coins he has in a level. Like you can have all that stuff, all that data could get saved somewhere, and then I could set up my stream so like all those values just appear on my stream somewhere. They're not locked behind the game anymore. Or I could technically set up some like funny things to happen when he like dies. I could have some kind of weird animation or something come up on stream when he dies, or whatever, you know. If he's almost drowning in water, we could almost have the Sonic you know, like PTSD inducing sound effect of when you're almost drowning. So but anyway, sorry, that was my little run through of so far what like the code and stuff that I've done. Art probably fell asleep, so he may not have seen any of that or heard any of that. So, but yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of like programming is my job, but I also enjoy like just coding in general. So I like to like brush up on new skills and such. I'm not a game developer per se by any stretch of the imagination. My job literally is just mainly web development with a little bit of app development, but we don't do apps very, very often. And even when we do apps, they're web-based apps anyway, so we're doing stuff like, I'm still doing HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but it's just like in a wrapper. So Bearded Chadley games coming in 2028. Bearded gaming, yeah. Chadley Gaming. This level sucks. We got a blue hat. We got a blue hat on. the company mission won AAA title per inch of beard. One AAA title per inch of beard. Oh, really? I tried jumping and it ate my jump. It didn't do anything. Fun. This is F-Zero. Is it blue? Yeah, it's big blue. That's another game. Yeah, that's another game we haven't played in a long time. Is just playing F-Zero. I have F-Zero, well, on the SNES Mini and on the NSO, I guess. I have F-Zero. And I also have F-Zero GX on the GameCube.
Here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
Are you or any of the ducklings still working on Minecraft, or is that dead now? Minecraft is one of those weird things where it's like, we gotta really be into wanting to do it. And nobody in my family is really playing Minecraft right now. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I think Colin plays it still. Whoa, where did you come from? Dude, where the heck did you come from? Did you guys see that? He like came out of the wall. Wonder if he fell down or something. I wouldn't mind getting back into Minecraft, but there's just so much stuff to do. There's just so, like, I have so many things I have going on right now. I want to get back to cross-stitching too, but I don't. I've been so preoccupied with like programming as well, with doing all this stuff for the track, for the Iron Mario, trying to do stuff with a tracker, that kind of thing. Was playing pretty hard before your new computer was built. I grabbed that save file, or so I thought, and when I copied it over, everything but the world save was there, and you don't want to start over. You still have the old machine, because you could probably still find... You could probably find the... Alright, we almost have all the red coins, so... Let's try to get the red coins. Oh, I'm dead. We're not finding those red coins tonight, baby.
Game over.
We're not finding those red coins tonight, boys and girls. Fully nuked the old system and prepped it for a Windows 11 Pro. Prepped it from Windows 11 Pro. Fresh install. French the Fry, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well with you. Oh my goodness, we're not doing so good. I'm just sucking. Doing spectacular. What's this Iron Mario challenge? If you do exclamation iron, that would be the best way to get kind of like a good descriptor of what it is. A short description is basically this is a Mario 64 ROM hack where everything is randomized. You also have some rules to follow. This is basically a permadeath challenge. If you get hit once, you die and you start over. So in a way, it's kind of like a roguelike game. A roguelike where you just basically have one life. And if you die, then all your progress is lost and then you start over. But everything like coin locations, star locations, enemy locations, boxes, some bosses, they're all randomly located throughout the levels. Now, they don't do things like they're not moving bosses to different levels, like that would break the game in some instances. But like in Bomb on Battlefield, for instance, King Bob-omb would not necessarily be at the top of the hill anymore. And then there's obviously some stuff that they can't change, they can't make it random, like the eel. So the stars that you get for the eel, they're still in the same place, but what will happen is that when you collect the star, it will move to a random place on the map, and then you have to go get it. It was made by DGR. Well, the concept was DGR's idea, but then he worked with another streamer named Waffle Smacker, and then Waffle Smacker kind of was like the project manager, and he was the one that tracked down some people that make ROM hacks on the regular, and then they were able to make this based on the rules and everything that DGR set forth for the challenge. Now, the challenge is definitely tough. The whole goal, I guess, would be to... The whole goal is to get 70 stars and fight Bowser at the end to be able to beat the game. You can still do 120 stars if you really wanted to try to do 120 stars, but it gets really, really hard when you do that. Obviously, my personal best so far is only 14, so I've got a long way to go before before I ever even consider beating this challenge. I just enjoy playing it because... Oh, that was just a one-up. You'll watch me complete this? Just because you're here now, I will win. We still have 2 more red coins to find. Okay, there's one there. I was like, that better not be another, so I don't have to collect coins anymore. I'm missing a red coin. It's probably hiding in like some corner somewhere. Okay, so either it's still in the cave, like either I missed it and it's in the cave. Oh, there it is. I was like, where the heck is it? Alright, so that star is in the cave. And... the heck? We've already cleared this level before. Let's see what boxes we have up here. We have any question blocks or exclamation boxes up here? Doesn't look like it. Dang, all the exclamation boxes are outside. We may not be able to get the box star. All right, 2 stars. Going for... I'll probably go for star number 6 now. So that could be a star, but it could also be trouble. Let's go for... Sure, why not? We'll go for treasure boxes. Then we can raise the boat. Gotta go in the cave to get box number 3. Also, playing this game does definitely help with getting yourself well known in the level.
Here we go! Let's go!
We'll play for a little bit longer, and then I gotta get to bed. Gotta go into the office tomorrow. Never played Wario Land. Do 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 do.
Here we go!
Here we go. Okay, we have. Just seems like it's taking forever to get these stars.
Hey, go!
Box. Star number 5 is a box star, so don't think we'll be going for that one.
Here we go!
We also have another door available. Huh. So we gotta go through the whole level, get the stars, and then come back. I don't think we're gonna be doing that. Unless all the star coins are right here at the beginning. Which more than likely they are not. We're already halfway there, though. So do we go for it? Yes, I guess we'll go for it. Not a big deal. All right, now we gotta safely make our way back to the beginning. Or make our way back to the end of the level safely. Oh, there goes the Goomba. I saw the Goomba. There we go. Rainbow Road. Music like is super loud too. First try, baby. Let's go. Bum ba da bum ba da ba 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 bum. Okay, let's continue. We got the key. We also got a star from Bowser's Bowser in the Dark World. Alright, Peach's Secret Slide. Not too bad. We'll go down first. Alright, that box is a bad spot. Yeah, that box is like in a really, really bad spot.
Here we go!
Do 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 do. I think I might get it on first. I thought I would get it just by the fact that I was there when the star spawned, but apparently not. All right. Another door is available, but we're gonna go to Jolly Roger Bay.
Let's go!
Yeah. That always happens when I go on those platforms. Like it like wants me to like skid on the ground.
Okie dokie.
And then because of that, it like I can't jump because it won't register the jump.
Let's go! Game over. Okie dokie.
Edit this. We have 2 doors open? No.
Go.
Of course. Why not make it even harder for us? There's a star up top here.
Here we go.
Okay. I need to get better at this level anyway, I guess.
Go.
So freaking scary. That's so scary. As soon as I hear the jingle, we're done with Rainbow Ride.
Go.
I think Rainbow Ride has a box star too. Oh, we got a star up there. Is that star on the carpet path?
Here we go.
I did not mean that. I did not mean to do that, but hey, it worked. Dude, we got 3 stars in Rainbow Ride. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. Next level. Alright. Get me out of here. Oh, dang. Well, need to get... There's a bunch of them still alive, but I think we only have to worry about the one. Undertale music? Yes. Yeah, there's tons of custom music in this ROM hack. Ugh. Okay, we need to kill the Sniffet. We need to kill the Sniffet. Oh, they got all kinds of music in here. There's the Killer Instinct title theme as well. There's like over almost like 200 tracks. Like 200 music tracks that randomly get picked when you do a run of this challenge. So there's F-Zero music. Trying to think what else. Okay, we got one more coin to go. Yeah, Undertale music, obviously. Pizza Palace, I think. They even put music in here from Pizza Palace. Where is the last red coin? There it is. Hey Jimmy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Would have been here earlier, but I fell asleep, further wrecking my sleep schedule, but oh well. Hey, you're here at least. Oh, come on, man. I was just talking about this. This is a terrible spot because if I miss it, we're dead. Woo, I thought I missed it. I thought I missed it. Dang, man. All right, so we have another door open. Please be a good level. Let's hope this is a good level. We're getting all the... Getting all of the short levels right now. But we're gonna get... of course, we got 2 of the red coins at the end. Wow. Dude, that is scary. I'm not gonna like that coming back. Coming back up, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy that too much. Dude. Run, Mario, run! Okay, we got a red coin over there. Dude, we gotta come back here for the coin. For the star, we have to come back all the way back to the beginning. I'm half tempted to just not worry about it. But every star counts at this point because the fact that we're getting all these like small 1-star levels. So it's like I can't miss the opportunity to pick up. All right, we just have to wait. We'll just go right here and we'll wait. Dude, that one red coin is scary over there. It's like on the ledge in between. Oh my gosh. And then stuff like that happens where I fall. Dang it. Well, we've been getting this level a lot tonight. Okay, do we have any... Oh my gosh. Usually the red coins are never up there. But we gotta make our way up there. There's a freaking fire spitter in there. Jeez.
Here we go!
We'll have another bonus door open. Tall mountain.
Here we go!
This will be my last run of the night, so see how we do with Tall Mountain. Well, that lasted long.
Game over.
Oh well. Yay! Okay, thank you all for hanging out tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream. For those of you that are still here, if you haven't followed already or subscribed to my YouTube channel, feel free to do so if you enjoy watching me suffer through this ROM hack and any future possible games that we might play in the future. Charlie, it's always great having you here. Thanks for stopping in. Sean Gordon over on YouTube or on the Twitch side, thank you so much. and Jimmy, and whoever else might still be watching. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll be back on tomorrow night, and we'll either be playing this again, or maybe we'll mix it up and do something else. So we'll see. Have a great night, everyone, and yeah, catch you later. Bye.